Now then, Obafemi Martins was far from pleased when Joe Kinnear replaced him with Viduka on Saturday. Gab, why is this man so wound up?
Let's just imagine that you play for Newcastle in front of a lot of fans. Pretend most fans generally like you. And let's pretend that out of the group of strikers, you are the only person who runs himself into the ground week in, week out. And let's just pretend that you're the only guy who can still run past minute 10, certainly compared to your fellow strike partner on the night. And let's pretend that you scored a lot of goals last season. And let's pretend the reason you're not the leading scorer this season is that your fellow strike partner has taken penalties and tap-ins slightly better than you. And let's pretend you've come back from injury and you've worked extremely hard and you just hit the crossbar. And you're really feeling it and you want to score because unlike other people, you actually really, really care about this team. And let's pretend that the person who's coming on for you is a guy who hasn't played since last May and who is basically completely immobile. By playing him and your strike partner, can I mention his name now, Michael Owen, you've got two people who generally do not move on the pitch, which basically means that the rest of the team, if they want to score a goal, they have to try and strike the ball really hard against Viduka and Owen and hope that it bounces off into the opposing goal.
You're asking us to pretend a lot here.
Might you not be a little bit annoyed that you have a manager who's just... Oh, and that's also another thing, annoyance. This same manager has now got a contract through till the end of the season. So for the rest of the season, you're going to have another guy without the intestinal fortitude to take you off because, of course, he's made your strike partner captain, which means he can never be substituted unless his leg falls off. So, yeah, I think I'd be a little bit annoyed when you've been a good citizen for 3 years of this club where everything's imploding around you and you haven't moaned, you haven't complained, you've always been there, you've always worked hard, and this is the thanks you get.
But Joe Kinnear's old school, isn't he? And that's the immutable law of the X. You bring on a sub who used to play for the club and he'll get one against his former team.
He realizes that he's created a monster, having made
Michael
Owen...
Mark Viduka.
Well, I don't have a problem with bringing Viduka on, but if Michael Owen's not running and he's clearly not on his day, why do you have to take off the guy who's actually playing well and who's got lots of energy and is willing to work for Viduka?
Owen needs match practice.
Enough of this, Michael Owen needs match. Why does the whole country have to bend over backwards for what Michael Owen needs? What about, has the country not needs as well? Oh, by the way, Michael Owen needs a new contract now.